It's time. Let's go. Super Mario Maker 2. Nice. That is pretty awesome because the first one was really good. So, with slopes, I like how that's like the first thing they show because everyone wanted that. Wow, they're starting with it. Okay. Nice! This is gonna sell a lot of units, for sure. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like this. So they've changed the interface, obviously, to make it work better, which makes sense. So, that was a... Why am I this slow? This is a 3D world design to it. Nice! Nice! This year! June. That's the June game. That is cool.
Hi everyone.
Okay.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizu.
Good start.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Ooh, they're starting with this.
You just
Let's
got
go.
your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Of course.
For the first time in
Yeah.
10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes, from the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I remember playing the
to Avengers,
prequel on
Defenders,
GameCube.
X-Men, and more to stop Thanos and
Okay.
the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can play together in TV mode, locally on up to 4 systems,
Nice.
or online. And get closer to the action with the dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black
Summer.
Order launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer. Welcome back, Box Boy.
Wow, that leak was real.
Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content,
New
brand
game,
new
okay.
puzzles, and new features. We fit something else in too.
So 2D Zelda, Metroid Prime Trilogy.
This time, 2 players
It's
can
all
box
gonna
it up
happen?
together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages.
A
After
console
completing the
2D
story,
Zelda.
You can access a whole separate adventure starring
That's gonna be
Cutie,
so good.
the tall one.
I'm hopeful. Although I know the leak said it's not 100% going to be shown in the presentation,
In all, there are
but it'll
270
be announced in
stages to beat.
2019.
That's the highest in the series
So
to date.
we'll see.
Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th. The Ultimate Spring Update.
Okay. I'm looking forward to this.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring
Already?
forward with the version 3.0 update this spring.
Wait, 2.0 just
What are
came
we
out?
adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out. Remember, Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1.
Oh, yeah.
He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words,
Okay.
this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo figures are on the way too.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe
Oh, wow.
Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses,
Huh.
from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses.
I was on the fence of rebuying it
Captain Toad
again.
and Toadette must obtain the shiny crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone
But I
or
might
with a
actually
second
do
player.
that.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available. Feel yourself
Oh,
old school
nice.
action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action
Feels
of
like
Gore
this has been in
shall
development
rise
for
once more
forever.
in Bloodstained
Just
Ritual
come out
Ignite.
already.
And so, the young lady Miriam, host of the
looking
Alchemist's
good, though.
Curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jeevan. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeevel's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side-scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your party is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malrock and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash.
That was the end of the highlights.
First person,
But of course they have more to show.
explore
And I'm
underwater.
gonna take a guess and say it's
And
far
more, all over
from
the
just
new
having
Veterans
Fire
Fire
Emblem
map.
3 houses, which I can't wait to see, but
If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system,
yeah.
you can
We'll
craft
see.
a legendary builder's outfit
What else do
and
they
the Dragon
got?
Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come,
Yeah.
but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
No. Wait, that was the Fire Emblem, right?
There are RPGs, and then
Oh, wait.
there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series'
Okay,
beloved
I guess I
style
haven't
and perfectly
really,
balanced battles with the most impressive scope
been
and
too
elaborate
heavy
story in series history.
On Dragon
Where
Quest in
there
the
is
past.
light, darkness follows.
So I didn't
For
recognize
no
that
one
sound.
does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible end. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse races.
There's a lot of things here.
Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory hole. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with
this is not 11? This is a remake?
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
I just wanted to show me the title at this point.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up.
Okay.
Dragon
Maybe
Quest
like a special edition there, but
Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Cool. Okay, cool.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Goody.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before. These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019.
Okay.
We're taking up a distress call in the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikonen, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Sloopy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of Seek and Destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April.
The Star
A heartfelt
Fox
fantasy adventure
Racing.
crops up once again.
It'd be funny if the Star Fox Grand Prix
Another
thing,
season, another reason
It's
to wield
real.
weapons and spells against monsters. Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some fish. Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year.
by Marvelous and Exceed Games.
And you can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls, before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these
There's actually a
tenets,
lot of content
Hitachi
right
must
now.
travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue
it looks
lost
good,
souls
you know.
from a terrible fate, becoming monsters.
I am liking what I'm seeing
When
so far.
battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019.
Okay.
Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of craft.
This game's just
You know
doing
what that
these.
means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here.
And it
This
looks
time,
really
we'd
good.
like to put the many facets
I love
of
it.
these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll
So
go
creative,
rafting,
damn.
race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi. Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this
I
scale,
hope the game won't be
you'll have
too
some
difficult.
challenging bosses to rank.
The opposite. I hope the game won't be too easy.
Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on. Later today, we'll release a demo.
Oh,
Play
nice.
through the first course.
That's cool.
The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
End of next month. Okay.
We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
Probably with Fire Emblem.
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yes, okay.
Please have a look.
Yes, I'm ready. I love Fire Emblem. Especially the console ones.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan, and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garreg Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sophis, who appears within your mind.
Talk to you from now on, right?
Garreg Mach Monastery lies at the center of three large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of three houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boast Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose? Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits
Oh my God,
to
this is
suppressing rebellions.
console
These may be
quality
close
Fire
assignments,
Emblem.
but the stakes in each battle are very
Man, I
real.
missed that.
Whether your students live or die will depend on your
This is
leadership.
good.
Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory.
Oh, I'm gonna be so addicted to
At
this.
the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic, and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential.
Very unique.
Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey.
I'm
Fire
sold.
Emblem 3 Houses.
I'm sold. Please
will
give me a
release
specific-
on July 26th.
Okay. Oh, that's late. It got delayed. It was supposed to be spring, like somewhere in May. That's gonna be the July game.
So, how does it look?
Ah, it's late.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses
So what's
would
gonna be
release
in May
this
then?
spring,
From
but
Nintendo.
more development time will be necessary.
Okay. Whatever.
And so the new release date is
Better
July
polish and
26th.
get it later. I understand.
That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer.
That's fine.
But we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem
I am.
all the same.
A lot.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
headlines.
Alright, let's do this. Oh man.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins. 99 players. But only one reigns supreme. This is Tetris 99.
Really?
The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game. If you're attacked with garbage, attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor.
Wow. Okay.
Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available for download later today. Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events.
Oh, is it free?
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Imagine this. You're
Wow.
alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates.
That's pretty
and
cool that this
escape
is on
with your life.
Switch.
Or take on
I
the
did
role
not
of the
expect
killer
that.
to make the so-called survivors your next victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this
Okay.
fall. This dog will ruin your day.
How's this? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Yeah, the first chapter was free.
Now for a message from the producer
Yeah.
of the futuristic mech action game, Damon X Machina. 皆さん、こんにちは。
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichi Tsukuda, producer of Damon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo called Damon X
Wow,
Machina
these demos and
on Nintendo eShop
updates.
for a limited time. The game is still in development, but in the demo you can battle 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an
this
archer.
game, in my opinion,
And also
desperately
experience
needs a
the boss
demo.
battle in the final mission, so please try it
I
out.
see a lot of people saying, "Oh, it looks cool, but would I spend like
After playing the demo,
80
we'd
bucks
like to
for
hear
it?"
your feedback.
I'm Canadian, so it's
We'll be
$79.99
conducting
here.
a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out
This is
prototype
cool.
missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be.
Okay.
We have more to say about Damon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Damon X Machina should be launching this summer. With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Okay.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a
Grid.
mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system. From street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to
Hellblade.
experience Senua's journey again,
Wait.
or for the very first time. Created in
Really?
collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior.
But
who embarked on
Microsoft
hunting
owns Ninja
vision
Theory
quests
now.
through Viking hell to fight
Okay,
for the soul
Microsoft
of
and
your
Nintendo are getting closer
Zelda
and
has won
closer.
multiple awards,
This
including
is
BAFTAs for
crazy.
performance,
I did not expect
audio
this
and
happening
artistic
at all.
achievement, British Game and Game Beyond Entertainment.
I know
Find
this
out
game
why
was created
Hellblade
before the
Senua's
partnership of
Sacrifice
Microsoft
releases on Nintendo Switch
and
this spring.
help. Well, the fact that they acquired Ninja Theory.
The Nintendo Switch
still.
lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11
That is cool.
proves the saga 25 years
April
into telling
23rd.
is far from over. With all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight. In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players
Nice.
take control of two adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered.
So that was
with
true.
Revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input.
That means there's going to be the
Set
Dragon
in the
Rampa
American
trilogy as
Revolution,
well, I'm guessing.
Explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for
Among
freedom
others.
and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy
Oh,
fans,
nice. When is that coming?
better open your calendars.
Today?
We're excited to announce
Tonight?
that Final Fantasy VII will find its
Oh,
new
March
home on
26th.
Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today.
The remake of the original
Once a
Resident
classic,
Evil. When is
always
that coming
a
out?
classic.
It's my favorite game of all time.
That's all
Damn
for
it.
today's
Oh,
Nintendo
whatever.
Switch
I'll
headlines.
wait.
How's everything
Now
looking?
they're going to end with Zelda.
Well, we have a
2D
bit more
Zelda.
to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
Please take a look until the end. Bayonetta 3. No. Not at all. Not at all. But I have no idea what this is. Okay, so this seems like a co-op game. And it seems like a new IP, unless this is an existing IP that just doesn't ring a bell. Wow. No, that's not. I was gonna say Shin Megami Tensei 5 for a second, but the gameplay doesn't look like
all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Today
This
is
looks
the
good.
most
Wow.
revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
Wow.
I really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this.
Okay. Astral Chain. This is totally a new IP. Wow, that looks really good. I wonder if it's an exclusive made by Platinum Games.
What you
That
just
looks really
witnessed
good.
is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games.
Okay, so it might not be
It looks
exclusive.
like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please
That
stay
looked
tuned.
good.
And speaking of Platinum Games,
Oh,
I'm sure
Bayonetta
you're
3.
very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day.
Okay.
Please check it out.
I thought it was going to be Bayonetta 3 for a second. Please, Zelda. 2D Zelda. Or a Smash reveal. It's the last announcement. It has to be something big. Link's Awakening! No way! They're remaking it, and it's gonna be on Switch. This was rumored for quite a while. Oh. This is insane. Please show us gameplay. You have to. I want to see this. I have to see this. Please show gameplay. Yes, yes! Oh, what the hell? He looks all derpy. This is brilliant. I love it. 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 There's no in between. Oh my god, this is gonna be good. Oh, this is great. Has those typical like Mario-like levels there. When in 2019? Na 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 na, yeah.
So, what did you think?
Beautiful.
At long last,
That was beautiful.
1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch.
That is
After
one Zelda
26
game,
years, this is
2
reborn
remake.
as a new experience, and will have more to say in the future.
Yeah, I know.
Please look forward to its release.
Okay.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
That was
Thank
good.
you so
That
much
was a
for
good
watching.
presentation. I liked it a lot. So I'm guessing it is actually done, even though they. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna like go on and on and on and talk until, you know, because sometimes I do that after a presentation. I'm just gonna talk, give my overall opinions. Oh, but what the heck? I might as well give quick opinions. Zelda, huge highlight, probably my favorite announcement there, personally. Super Mario Maker 2. I cannot stress how those 2 games are big new reveals. And they're there and coming, both of them, this year. That's big news. Fire Emblem 3 Houses is still scheduled for this year. It got delayed, but it's scheduled for this year and looks out of this world. We got some release dates for some of the Final Fantasy games, like 7, for example, finally back on Nintendo, March. So that's going to be hype. Yoshi, finally got a release date for that, coming in March. And I can't wait to play that. That's a game, that's a quality looking game right there. So I can't wait to play that. So, and there was that new IP apparently made by Platinum Games. The only thing I'm not sure is they didn't really specify that it's exclusive to Switch. And usually when it is, they do specify that. So I'm not even convinced that it'll be a timed exclusive. I think it's just going to end up being multi-platform. Whatever the case may be, that doesn't take any credit away from it because I think it looks great. Overall, I think it's a game that looks really, really good. That's very promising. One thing that I kind of miss in games, and the Switch doesn't have too many of those, are multiplayer adventure titles. So that's another reason why Daemon X Machina could be pretty cool. But again, I find Daemon X Machina, just like a lot of people, for me that's the type of game where, oh yeah, it looks cool, but would I spend $80 for it? Honestly, probably not. Why? Because it looks very generic. Yes, you're in mechs, but you just attack. I mean, you know, I'm sure there's fun to be had there, but it's not enough fun for me to ditch out an $80 on, plus tax. So the demo is out today. I will for sure download it and for sure play it. That's a 100% for sure. Because I'm really curious on it. Besides that, just think about it for a second. 2019, okay? 2019. We have, according to what they showed here, okay, big announcements. We have that Platinum, of course, that Platinum games that they showed, the new one. We also have a 2D Zelda, which is a big deal. We have Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is a big deal and to many a system seller. We have Super Mario Maker 2, which again, another, you could argue, system seller. And that's excluding what we haven't seen. So, for example, Animal Crossing is a huge game, and you could again argue a system seller. I am, and I've been vocal on this before, I'm not the biggest Animal Crossing fan. It's actually the only Nintendo series that I'm not attached to. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna maybe, you know, pick it up, give it a chance, see how it is. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, first true gameplay of it to see how it is. But even if I'm not the biggest fan of the series, Animal Crossing is huge, so that's definitely going to be good. Luigi's Mansion 3, oh my god, I can't wait to play that game. Then there's DLC for existing games that I'm really excited for. Smash. Okay, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is brilliant. Love that game. I play it regularly. The fact that it's going to continue to be developed, all these DLC fighters, and now we're not just getting a fighter, we're getting an update 3.0. I mean, I'm starting to maybe think they're just going to, ignore all the decimals and just go to 2, to 3, to 4, to, update 5.0 at the end of, or 6.0 at the end of all the DLC characters. I don't know, but I love this. I'm also one of the person that actually really enjoyed Starlink Battle for Atlas, and I did get the Star Fox bundle, and I love the Star Fox missions. I do think they could have done a lot more with the Star Fox missions, so I am happy to know downloadable content, Star Fox missions. So I am actually really excited about that, to be honest. I'm more excited than maybe some of you are. So that's going to be cool. Besides that, what else? I'm looking forward to seeing more detail on some of the Resident Evil stuff. The old school Resident Evil games are my favorite games of all time. For anyone wondering, I played the remake of 2, Resident Evil 2 remake. I have it on my PlayStation 4 Pro. And I think it might actually be my favorite game this generation. And I know, bold statement, so, I know that. But the old school Resident Evil games are my favorite games of all time. My favorite game of all time is the remake of the original Resident Evil, and it still is. Resident Evil 2 remake did not take that cake, or that crown. However, it should come as no surprise that a game that plays just like the old school games, but with a different perspective, would be one of my favorite games this generation. So, by the end of the generation, it might not be my favorite, but so far, I think it is my favorite. I can't wait. So I'm looking forward to getting the release date for the remake of the original Resident Evil the remaster of the remake of the original Resident Evil. We don't even know if it's the remastered version, but I'm going to assume that it is. So I'm looking forward to that. So yes, honestly, this presentation was really good. I am happy about this presentation. Very, very happy. Good stuff, Nintendo. Good stuff. This presentation, you're pretty much saying, hey fans, and not just Nintendo fans, but hey gaming fans, here's a direct for you. I loved it. You targeted your core Nintendo fans. Super Mario Maker 2, Fire Emblem Three Houses, the 2D Zelda game. But you've also targeted maybe another audience. You showed footage of a definitive edition, which apparently is exclusive to the Switch, of Dragon Quest XI. You showed that new IP from Platinum Games. You did mention, hey, Mortal Kombat 11 is also coming to Switch. And you're kind of showing, hey, we're really for everyone, and we're for, most importantly, gamers, people who just love to play games. I loved this presentation. It was good. I don't feel like it was missing something. Not with the announcements that we had. I could nitpick and say, well, we didn't get Banjo-Kazooie and Smash Brothers. I would expect an announcement like this if it ever happens at, which I think is possible, but at E3. Which will be interesting because Microsoft, owns... Microsoft and Nintendo seems to be closer and closer and closer. I really think Banjo has a big chance. And it'll be funny at E3 because Sony's not even going to be at E3 this year. So from the big console makers, it's just Nintendo and Microsoft. So that'll be interesting if they actually pull that off. And I noticed the whole Hellblade on Switch for the first time. I might pick that up because I never played Hellblade. And Hellblade is, you know, the people who made it is Ninja Theory. And I know Ninja Theory made Hellblade before the acquisition from Microsoft. But still, I still think if they would ever remaster games or, you know, develop or release it on another system, I would still think Microsoft has to say of, hey, we acquired you now, you're not releasing that game there. Maybe there's other, you know, contract agreements there, but it's just awesome to see that it's something that can happen. And I know Microsoft is the type of company who just wants to broaden the Microsoft brand to as many places as possible. We know Xbox Live is coming to Nintendo Switch. Who would have expected that? I didn't expect that. Anyways, so in the beginning of me blabbering on, I actually said that, I'm not just going to talk a bunch after the video, but that's exactly what I'm doing. It's called Passion. Passion for gaming, passion for Nintendo. I love this presentation, and I can't wait to know more news on what we saw and just new announcements. Can't wait for E3. I know it's in June, but I'm looking forward to E3, maybe an announcement before it. I think we might get another presentation before it. They still have to show Joker in Smash Brothers, maybe tease another character. So I'm looking forward to it. So good stuff, Nintendo. You did not I can't speak. You did not disappoint me. Good stuff.